This is another edition of your program, Security Watch Africa, only on this station, the Africa Independent Television, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa. On this channel and on this program, we'll bring you every security information you need to keep your life safe and secured. Welcome to the program today. Today, we'll be bringing you a collection of reports, majorly from the armed forces on what they are doing to secure Nigeria particularly, and also we'll be talking about the Africa Security Watch Awards and Conference that is coming up in Doha, Qatar, December 10th to 12th, 2024. I'll tell you that right about now, the stage is getting set for the closing ceremony of the African Armed Forces Games that is taking place in Abuja. Abuja is hosting military personnel from across Africa. 25 countries are here in Abuja competing in various sports. It's, I would like to say, a brainchild of the current Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff, who labored to ensure that Africa is here in Nigeria, and Nigeria hosts the second African military games here in Abuja. It's been a wonderful time from the 18th of November up till today, that is ending. It's been a wonderful time. Security Watch Africa was there at the opening and visited the stadium to witness some of the competition. Sit back as we bring you this report by Elizabeth Tanko.
In his drive to forge unity and togetherness among the African militaries, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, vigorously pursued the hosting of the second edition of the African Military Games, AMGA 2024. The Games, with 25 countries participating in various sports, was declared open by the Nigerian's President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was represented by the Vice President, Kashim Shettima. While declaring the games open, the president emphasized on the government's unwavering support to the armed forces and its commitment to fostering military cooperation across Africa through sports.
This occasion is more than a gathering of extraordinary athletes. It is an undeniable reminder of the cooperation that binds the military institutions across our continent, Africa. Today, we reaffirm the promise of what we can achieve when we stand together, not just as neighbors, close and distant, but as guardians of a continent that depends on your various sacrifices and unyielding dedication. To our esteemed participants and guests, I assure you that this will be a memory to cherish, not just for you, but for all of us. Your presence in Abuja is a testament to the enduring spirit of unity and camaraderie that defines our shared purpose as Africans.
President Tinubu expressed pride in Nigeria hosting the prestigious second edition of the military games.
We are deeply honored to host this prestigious event, especially as we reflect on the fact that the first edition of the Africa Military Games was held over 2 decades ago in Nairobi, Kenya. It is remarkable to think that we are now reviving this grand tradition. This makes the Abuja edition feel like the first, which only deepens its significance and inspires us to ensure its continuity for generations to come. I commend the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, OFR, and the President of the Organization of Military Sports in Africa, OSMA, Major General M. Abdullahi, for their vision, leadership, and commitment in bringing this event to life.
While welcoming dignitaries and participants, the Chief of Defense Staff, who is the chief host, expressed delight in hosting the military games.
Let us use this platform to not only celebrate athletic excellence, but also to foster deeper cooperation among our armed forces. Let the spirit of these games inspire us to work together for peace, stability, and prosperity across Africa. I urge everyone to uphold the values of fairness, unity, and respect. I also want to call on to all Nigerians to come and attend and enjoy the games. May these games ignite friendships, build stronger ties, and leave a legacy of harmony for generations to come. Long live Africa. Thank you, and may the best teams win.
Remarks were also given by the President Organization of Military Sports in Nigeria, OSMA, Major General Mekano Abdullahi, and Chairman Organizing Committee, Air Vice Marshal Abidemi Marquis.
Today, in Abuja, Nigeria, marks not just commencement of a remarkable African Military Sporting Festival with the theme Enhancing Military Cooperation in Africa through Sport. Also, a celebration of unity, strength, and indomitable spirit of our great continent, Africa. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the rich tapestry of cultures, tradition, and history that make up a great continent like ours here, Africa.
This prestigious event celebrates not only the strength, discipline, and camaraderie of our armed forces, but also the shared spirit of unity, resilience, and peace across our beloved continent. The African Military Games represent more than just a showcase of athletic prowess. It is a testament to the values that bind us: teamwork, perseverance, and the pursuit of excellence. Through healthy competition, we foster deeper understanding and solidarity among nations, reminding us that despite our diverse cultures and backgrounds, we stand together as one.
To find out how the competition is progressing, Security Watch Africa during the week visited the National Stadium, Abuja, and witnessed a contest for plus 100 kg and plus 78 kg between Nigeria, Algeria, and Kenya. After the contest, Security Watch Africa spoke with some athletes and organizers.
Yes, it's very good infrastructure of Nigeria. In very good boxing, wrestling, judo is good.
This is my first time to compete in African military game, and I'm happy to see myself competing, and I won medal in this game. It's a record for me.
First time I'm experiencing such thing in Nigeria. Very, very great. We've made friends with other contingents from other countries. And after the games, I know it's not going to end here. We'll still be communicating. And after here, we'll still be going for other championships. So the relationship, the synergy will still continue.
The aim is achieved. The motto of the OSMA is friendship through sports. And as you can see, you have a lot of countries here present, and we are doing everything together peacefully, and there's no issue. Sport general is good. Everybody comes around, and you can see there's no rancor. We do things as brothers. We are one Africa, and we maintain that.
I think they need to do more of the training, but why they are finding it very difficult in the military to train very well is because one, the mat is very expensive. What we train judo on is very expensive. Most of the time, as soon as they finish here, they will go back to office. So I think they should be giving more training time. They can do better, and we, the national, we can even achieve from them, because most of the military people in the past, they represent Nigeria. But because they don't have chance to train now, they have gone back to office. So I think the organization should give them a free hand to be able to train.
Elizabeth Thanko, reporting for Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
banditry, violent protests, cash in transit robbery, carjacking, kidnappings, porous borders, smuggling of firearms. These and other security challenges are confronting Africa and its people at the 18th edition of the Africa Security Watch Conference, holding at the Radisson Blu Hotel, Doha, Qatar, 10th to 11th December 2024. We will seek solutions. Lead speaker is General Christopher Musa, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff. Other speakers are Professor Henry Fauché, CJC Bashir Adewale Adeneye, Brigadier General Leon Duplessis retired, Captain S.A. Navy Mark Blaine retired, Major General Ademu Garubalaka, Brigadier General John Waweru retired, Professor Barin Prinsloo, Major Lancelot Ayaya retired, Ayodele Ogunson, Colonel Bernard Kenebai retired, and Dr. Abdulrazak Balogun. Keynote addresses will be delivered by Senator Doyediri, Governor of Bayelsa State, Nigeria, Honorable Abdullahi Sanyang, Honorable Marciano Silva Barbero, and Vice Admiral Awa Zubero Gambo, Nigeria's 21st Indigenous Chief of Naval Staff. Join these eminent Africans as we proffer actionable solutions to challenges of security in Africa. Africa Security Watch Conference, Bridging Security and Safety Information Gap.
Yes, that is the promo for the 18th Africa Security Watch Conference. Yeah, let's go to the Army headquarters where the Chief of Army Staff, the substantive Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, played host to the Senate Committee on Army and made a request that's quite pertinent to the Nigerian Army. Sit back as Shuli Daniels brings us this report.
The importance of soldiers' welfare cannot be overemphasized, as it serves as one major enabler in boosting their morale. Knowing how vital this is, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, seek the support of the National Assembly to help secure the country by providing accommodation for soldiers. He made his appeal when he received the Senate Committee on Army led by Senator Abdulaziz Musa Yar'Adua, who visited him at the Army headquarters.
We've had situations where the resources are credible to the Nigerian Army, keeps dwindling. So I think this is a very good forum for me to appeal that maybe in considering next year's budget, a few very important issues should be noted as it affects the Nigerian Army. For instance, in the last couple of years, we've been recruiting about 15,000 personnel. But I can tell you that not a single support has been given in terms of their accommodation. So I can just imagine if at some point we were able to checkmate all the security challenges, where those people will retire. It's going to be something that gives me a sleepless night. So I want to appeal to the National Assembly to please consider these very critical issues, as well as other combat enablers that can help us do our job better, especially in areas of technology, so that we can help secure Nigeria.
The Army Chief noted that the Nigerian Army is ready to work with the Senate.
I want to once again thank you very much for coming to identify with us. We will always appreciate you, and we will always be ready to cooperate with the National Assembly, especially the Senate Committee on Army.
The Chairman Senate Committee on Army, Senator Abdulaziz Musa Yar'Adua, in his speech, charged the Chief of Army Staff to continue in the drive for the improvement of the Nigerian Army.
We hope to also encourage you to lead professionally but with empathy, and to also bring new innovations, especially in the employment of technology, to tackle the emerging security challenges that we have in this nation. Finally, we all pray that God will guide you, guide the officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army in your continued effort to discharge your constitutional responsibilities to secure and make our nation safe.
He assured the Chief of Army Staff of the Senate's support.
We also wish to extend our hand of fellowship, of cooperation and excellent relationship as we had with the late Chief of Army Staff, and I'm very hopeful, having known you as a brother. We have been in the trenches together, and I know you have the same qualities of the late Chief of Army Staff. So I have no doubt that we are going to have a very robust and excellent relationship and collaboration with you.
Shirley Daniels, Security Watch Africa.
It's here again. It is time for the 18th edition of the Africa Security Watch Awards. This edition will hold 12th December 2024 at the prestigious Radisson Blu Hotel in the beautiful city of Doha, Qatar. Behold the outstanding winners of the coveted Crystal Trophy. Keynote speaker is Madam Diko Umar Reda, Governor of Katsina State, Nigeria. Join us to celebrate Africa's best in security, governance, humanity, and leadership. Africa Security Watch Awards, celebrating security and safety excellence in Africa.
Welcome back. Yes, we'll take you to the Nigeria Air Force headquarters, where Elizabeth Tanko again brings us the report of the conference between the Chief of the Air Staff and the AWO. They call them the air officers, air warrant officers. Sit back as we bring you the report.
The Chief of Air Staff CAS, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, has called for renewed commitment to mentorship, discipline and leadership within the Nigerian Air Force NAF. He made this call at the 4th Quarter Chief of Air Staff Conference with Air Warrant Officers AWOs and Regimental Sergeant Majors RSMs from units across the country.
Today's conference is more than a review of the past 1 year. It is a strategic dialogue to consolidate our gains, critically examine any shortcomings, and chart our course forward. Importantly, it is an avenue to interact and get feedback from you on issues affecting the airmen and airwomen in the NAF. My focus is to ensure that all stakeholders are well informed and leadership is strengthened at every level in the NAF for operational success. Furthermore, as you know, since our last meeting about a year ago, the NAF has achieved several significant milestones in line with my command philosophy.
The CAS also highlighted the pivotal roles of AWOs and RSMs as backbone of the service and mentors to the airmen and airwomen of the Nigerian Air Force. Air Marshal Abubakar also stressed the importance of AWOs and RSMs aligning with his command philosophy, noting that their commitments are of great impact to the execution of NAF objectives.
As the most senior non-commissioned personnel in the NAF, you are the backbone of the service, the guardians of our customs and values, and the mentors of our airmen and airwomen. Indeed, I am acutely aware of your critical role in supporting commanders to enforce service discipline and promote regimentation across NAF units. Our success as an Air Force is deeply rooted in the professionalism, dedication, and discipline you instill within the personnel. I encourage you to raise the tempo as we continue to transform the NAF for higher operational excellence.
The conference featured a lecture on mentorship and briefed by AWOs and RSMs in their area of responsibilities. The Chief of Air Staff appreciated them for the committed effort and support over the last 17 months in office.
Thank you for your committed efforts and support over the last 17 months. I wish us all a very successful and rewarding conference. Thank you and God bless. I must first express my gratitude to each of you for your unwavering commitment to duty and your pivotal role in maintaining NAF's operational excellence. Let me also especially appreciate your immense contributions during the successful hosting of the celebration of NAF 60th anniversary earlier in May this year.
Elizabeth Thanko, reporting for Security Watch Africa, Abuja.
Terrorism, insurgency, banditry, violent protests, cash in transit robbery, carjacking, kidnappings, porous borders, smuggling of firearms. These and other security challenges are confronting Africa and its people at the 18th edition of the Africa Security Watch Conference, holding at the Radisson Blu Hotel, Doha, Qatar, 10th to 11th December 2024. We will seek solutions. Lead speaker is General Christopher Musa, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff. Other speakers are Professor Henry Fauci, CJC Bashir Adewale Adeneyi, Brigadier General Leon Duplessis retired, Captain S.A. Navy Mark Blaine retired, Major General Ademu Garubalaka, Brigadier General John Waweru retired, Professor Baring Prinsloo, Major Lancelot Ayaya retired, Ayodele Ogunson, Colonel Bernard Kenebai retired, and Dr. Abdulrazak Balogun. Keynote addresses will be delivered by Senator Doyediri, Governor of Bayelsa State, Nigeria, Honorable Abdullahi Sayang, Honorable Marciano Silva Barbero, and Vice Admiral Awa Zubero Gambo, Nigeria's 21st Indigenous Chief of Naval Staff. Join these eminent Africans as we proffer actionable solutions to challenges of security in Africa. Africa Security Watch Conference, bridging security and safety information gap.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, it's safe to say that Nigeria now have the 24th Chief of Army Staff in person of Lieutenant General Olufemi Olatunbosun Oluyede, who was screened by the National Assembly and has been confirmed. And I would say Security Watch Africa, I would say congratulations to him. We have the video of the pre-screening activity where the chairman of the Senate Committee on Army briefed him on what to expect. Sit back as Shirley Daniels brings us the report.
Nigeria's National Assembly has formally confirmed the appointment of Lieutenant General Olufemi Olatunbosun Oluyede as the 24th Chief of Army Staff. On Thursday, 28 November 2024, General Olufemi Oluyede appeared before the Senate Committee on Army for his screening. Before the screening, which was done behind closed door, the committee chairman, Senator Abdulaziz Musa Yar'Adua, briefed the Chief of Army Staff on the process of the screening.
This screening exercise intends to bring to bear your professional skills, experiences, and expertise based on your strategic security knowledge and vision towards defending Nigeria from external aggression, maintaining its territorial integrity, securing its borders from violation on land, suppressing insurrection, and acting in aid of the civil authorities to restore order, among others. Furthermore, your abilities to offer proposals towards finding solutions for military funding and welfare of personnel will be of interest to this committee. Due to the sensitive nature of security matters, the screening will be conducted in closed door, and so you should feel free to express your vision for your designate office in solving the needs of the people in the security sector and the sector itself in order to provide the peace and stability needed for economic growth and development of the country.
Shirley Daniels, Security Watch Africa.
Again, it is time for the 18th edition of the Africa Security Watch Awards. This edition will hold 12th December 2024 at the prestigious Radisson Blu Hotel in the beautiful city of Doha, Qatar. Behold the outstanding winners of the coveted Crystal Trophy. keynote speaker is Madam Diko Umar Reda, Governor of Katsina State, Nigeria. Join us to celebrate Africa's best in security, governance, humanity, and leadership. Africa's Security Watch Awards, celebrating security and safety excellence in Africa.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to present this program to you. Today, it's come to the end of this edition. If you have enjoyed watching us, join us again next week when we'll bring you another exciting and informative edition. But before then, follow us on all our social media platforms. Send us your views and your questions, that which you want us to bring answers to. We will go every length to bring it to you. Until next week when we'll come your way again. I say thanks for staying tuned and stay blessed.